see if we can do this in one take. Full fibre rollout. Hi, it's Johnny from Fibre News, and in this short clip we're going to be talking about the full fibre rollout. So kind of keeping on theme, we've been looking at some of the highest searched phrases around full fibre according to Google Analytics, and really high up there is full fibre rollout. So what is the full fibre rollout or the full fibre revolution? What does it mean? What's its purpose? What's its benefit to you, the consumer? That's what we're going to touch on in this episode. So we kind of cover this in the PSTN switch off video and a little bit in what's the difference between full fibre and normal fibre video that we done a few weeks back. But the full fibre rollout is replacing our existing copper infrastructure, upgrading that technology so we don't have any slow, unreliable broadband within the UK anymore. So the government have pledged around £5 billion to support this full fibre rollout. As it stands, 60% of the UK is now covered by full fibre, meaning you can get access, well, 60% of us can get access to super fast full fibre broadband, which means you can get speeds of up to 1,000 megs or a gig or 2 gig or maybe even 5 gig. That's coming in the future. It's a very exciting time. The reason we want to upgrade the existing infrastructure and complete this full fibre rollout is the copper network, one, is very, very slow. The maximum speed you're going to get on a full copper broadband connection, which is called an ADSL, is around 30 megs. The maximum speed you're going to get on a FTTC, fibre to the cabinet, or part fibre is maybe 80 megs, whereas with full fibre, the opportunity is kind of endless to a degree. So we want to upgrade to full fibre or get the full fibre rollout complete for faster speeds. Fibre is also much more reliable. The traditional copper network that we have laying around the UK isn't the most reliable. Some of it can be up to 100 years old, which means the ducting underground may have collapsed and eroding the copper cable. Vermin may have chewed through it. There's lots of reasons why fibre is more reliable than copper, but those are your main ones. We want to get rid of the old technology to replace with the new. It's less likely to go down. It's easier for us to fix because the ducting's recently been upgraded so we can get access to it if there ever is a problem. And as a bonus, there is no actual value with full fibre. We had it many times within the industry where the copper cable has been ripped up or stolen, which causes an outage within broadband, whereas and that copper would go and be weighed in for cash because it's copper. Whereas fibre is fibre optic, it's glass, and it's not worth anything. So there's another reason why it's more reliable. So we want faster speeds and we want reliability. Why we need as a nation to be upgraded with full fibre? You may be saying my house is happy with its 80 megs on a part fibre connection. We are becoming incredibly data hungry. The more we upgrade our households and our technology within our households, the more bandwidth we're going to need. If we have a look at smart devices around our home, you may have smart bulbs, smart heating, and Amazon Alexa. You may be having gamers online. You may be having work from homers, laptop, mobile. The more devices we add, the more data hungry those devices are, the more bandwidth we're going to need. 80 meg will not be sufficient. We're going to need that 100, 500 or 1,000 megabits as a minimum. 5 years down the line, I don't think that's going to be enough. I think we're going to be going for those 2 gigs, those 5 gigs. If we have a look at America, their average speed is 1.5 gig or something like that. Whereas in the UK, our average speed is something like 36 megs. It's nowhere near. So that's the reason we want to get the nation rolled out to full fibre. Businesses especially need access to it. For many businesses, before this FTTP solution rolled out, this full fibre solution rolled out, could only really get access to Ethernet if they wanted those big chunky speeds. And they cost a lot of money. There is a benefit to those, of course, because they come with a higher SLA and an uptime guarantee and everything else. But the more the nation rolls out to full fibre, the better our digital landscape becomes. So the full fibre rollout is that. It's rolling out full fibre to every home and every business. There's a goal by the government, but not only that, lots of external investment has come in to lots of new network infrastructure players. Those guys who are laying cable. If you have a look at City Fibre, for example, I think they've raised now over £1 billion to go and roll out fibre, full fibre to as many homes as they possibly can. As it stands, they pass, I think, 1.1 million addresses, and there's lots of others just like that, maybe not as big. Nexfibre recently released that they passed 1 million homes, which is crazy. Nexfibre is the wholesale infrastructure and a joint venture between some backers of Virgin Media O2. It's a really interesting play. So everybody's racing to get everybody connected. And then once all the fiber's in the ground, the question then comes to you, the consumer. You need to upgrade. So you need to go and find an internet service provider, an ISP, that can give you access to full fibre. And of course, you can go onto fibrenews.co.uk and have a look at our panel of suppliers so you can find the right full fibre provider for you.